Hi, we're live. I'm going to need you to let me know about the volume, but let me actually say that again when there's actually people watching this. So I am actually at my church right now. We are at church, so this is kind of fun to be here. This is our beautiful church, and there's the school. So we are here. We're actually here because my husband plays volleyball with the adults. So we're here to watch him and pick him up. But I need to know if you can hear me with all this wind. It gets very windy in this like courtyard, and I need to know if you can hear me. But we'll see. We'll see. Since there's no one watching this, I don't have any feedback. We'll have feedback later. I'm just gonna talk as if you can hear me. So I just finished Zumba class. I go to Zumba class on Wednesdays, or I try to anyway, and it felt really good. I was feeling kind of sore and achy, and something about that cardio and just dancing makes you feel really good. It gets your blood pumping, and it's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys, let you know what's been going on with this crazy pregnancy, because if you follow me on Instagram at Whole Catholic Living, you may have seen that I asked for prayers because I went into labor. I went into labor on Sunday night, and today is Wednesday. I went into labor on Sunday night, and it was coming on strong. I was making progress, and then it completely stopped after 4 hours. It completely stopped. Whoever just joined me, can you let me know if you can hear okay with the wind? I don't know how the sound quality is, so just let me know in the live chat if you can. So I went into labor on Sunday night, and then it stopped completely. It completely stopped after 4 or 5 hours. And oh, you can hear me okay. Awesome. Great. Okay, if it gets too windy, I'll try to find a different spot. So I was just recapping that I went into labor on Sunday, and then it completely stopped 4 hours in, and that's never happened to me before. I have very efficient labors. My last labor was 6 hours, and I've had a 2-hour labor. I think my longest one was 8 hours, but it was Pitocin induced, and it was supposed to be 8 hours. Like, they gave me, here's your little 4-hour pill, and here's a 2-hour pill, and here's another 2-hour pill, and I just followed it, right? So this is different for me, and I felt the way I feel when the baby's head is almost about to make its appearance during these 4 or 5 hours. So that was really odd to me that it just went away. My kids are screaming, but they're okay. They're happy, just so you know. But so that was really weird that happened. And so I thought, well, I guess, I got stressed or something, right? Well, then the very next morning, I wake up at 3 a.m. with contractions again. And I have them throughout the day, and then they stop. And then about, 5 or 6 p.m., I got them really strong, and then they kept coming. And so we went back to the birth center. I should clarify, I went to the birthing center the first night. Sebastian, no screaming. So we went to the birthing center on Sunday night. We called, our child care. We had we got the birth bag ready, everything. My kids went with child care, and then we did the same thing on Monday night, except Monday night we just kept the kids with us because we had the false alarm on Sunday. Monday was even more intense than Sunday. Monday was like on the floor, screaming, like, not screaming, but like, pounding the floor because it's totally real labor. And then it stopped at about 11 o'clock. I got really tired, and I don't know if I was just too exhausted to continue. I don't know why it stopped. So I looked it up, and we've been talking to the midwives. One of the reasons could be baby's position. I don't think that's the reason, because at least from everything they've told me and based on the sonogram, she seems like locked and loaded, ready to go. But who knows? And then the other reason could be anxiousness, nervousness, maybe, I don't know. Another reason is that you've had more than a few babies and your uterus just changes. So I'm thinking that's probably the camp we're falling into is that it's just, I've had a few babies, and so it's happening. Thankfully I did get a rest. My uterus got to rest on, what was it, yesterday? That was Tuesday, and it was totally calm. And so I did a bunch of cleaning, and yeah, no signs of labor. Then today, again, like we're having, I want to say it's like humming. My uterus is humming constantly, and then more contractions today too. So, guys, I don't know. This is weird. It's really weird. But today I haven't had like where it feels like active labor. Today's just been like, here's a contraction, and then, a few hours later, here's another one. So, so that's what's been going on. And like, I've got to be honest, like, it stinks. Like, this is not a fun way to have a baby, because you get all excited. Oh, we're gonna meet our baby, and just kidding, no, we're not. And I want a natural birth, but I'm gonna be real, like, the idea of an induction is kind of like enticing. Like, that sounds kind of nice, but not really. Like, I would much rather feel this out and go this route, but it is kind of tempting. It's like, that would help with planning, for sure. But yeah, I feel like God is giving me this for a reason. I'm so at peace with that, and I just want to follow through with it. I want to follow through, and I don't know if the reason is for me necessarily, for me to learn a lesson, or if it's for someone else. That I don't know. I don't know the reason why this is happening, but I just trust so much that there is a reason. And so, yeah, I'm going to be more uncomfortable. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be in pain. There's my little guy. But I just trust it, and I trust the process. I trust my body. I trust the little girl, like, that she knows what she's doing. Yeah. And I wrote on Instagram, baby's not, no baby yet, blah, blah, blah. And my godfather, he commented on it. He said, there is a baby, she just hasn't made her appearance yet. So that's such a good way to look at it. Yeah, she's here. She just hasn't introduced herself. So that's what's been going on. Craziness, totally new to me. Have any of you guys had prodromal labor? I didn't even know this was a thing. I always thought women that talked about being in labor for days and days, I thought they were just sensitive to the Braxton Hicks contractions, because I've had that. I've had things where I get contractions a month before, and so I just thought they were just extra pain. They weren't pain tolerant, but now I know, like, this is a thing. Like, you can be in true, like, where you're feeling like you're in real labor. I had lots of prodromal labor. It sucks, but it made actual labor a breeze. That's what I'm wondering too, because I think I was like kind of at a 5-6, and I don't know if I've lost that progression per se, but yeah, like, when it happens for real, will it go fast? Will I make it to the birth center? So I don't know, but that'll be cool. Yeah, it's like you're doing your labor in shifts maybe. But talking to friends, apparently a lot of people deal with this. So it's just kind of crazy. It's brand new to me. You're having a girl. This is what they do. Yes, she is making herself like set apart. And I actually heard, I don't know what the source is, but I heard that sometimes switching genders, like if we've had, not switching genders like that, but like I've had 3 boys and now I'm switching to girls. And so that can sometimes cause the body to kind of have prodromal labor and change up the patterns. So yeah, there's all sorts of reasons it could be happening. But yeah, we're just gonna go with it. And I'll tell you what I learned at the end of all this. We'll see how long it lasts. I Googled prodromal labor and YouTubed it, and I saw something that said prodromal labor for 21 days. I'm thinking, oh dear, I'm gonna be doing this forever. But we'll see. We'll see about that. And then also the other thing I wanted to mention, my lab work came back. And I want to read this comment and then I'll give you the lab work. And so she says, the more babies you have, the more prodromal labor supposedly. I had the opposite though. My boys had tons of prodromal, 3 boys, and the girl was the last one. See, yeah, you don't know, like it's hard to say what causes it, but I think they notice, the midwives and doctors notice patterns, so it's just so weird. I don't know. But yeah, my blood work, I had blood work done for cholestasis, which is like when the liver's messing up. And because I had some symptoms, and you can watch the last vlog, I talk about that, but it was negative. I do not have it. Yay! So one less thing to worry about. Very grateful for that. I think that's about it. So we're just trying to exist and enjoy our days, have that anticipation, but not letting it turn into anxiety. And I think I've been okay about it, but every so often it kind of creeps up on me, like, I feel so out of control, like I don't have any power over this. And but for the most part, I am very much at peace with what's going on. I'll let you know if that changes. So, like I said, today I feel great, so that's good. So this is our church. Here, there we go. And so it's kind of special that we're here. Have you gotten a confession, adoration, and mass? I can never go into labor until my soul is clean. I love that. Chiropractors are great too. But I cannot go into labor until I find peace. That's a beautiful idea. I go monthly to confession, and Saturday is when I would go again. So that will be funny if she comes on Saturday, right, when my soul's clean. And I just saw Catholic for Rednecks. Hi, I'm so glad you are here. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check him out because he's so fantastic. Everything will be fine. She's preparing. Yes, no, I truly believe that. Like, I truly believe that it's fine. It's just kind of having that mental peace, which I do, but I am human, so every so often you just worry a little bit. So, does anybody have any questions? That's about all I have to say. This parish is really cool because we've got this fantastic school that was just built, and it looks like a castle. And yeah, we love our church. My husband plays volleyball on Wednesdays, so that's why we're here, and we're gonna go watch Daddy playing. And your daughter's getting induced August 5th. Oh, we will be praying for her. Oh, that's really special. That's really cool. I remember that your daughter and I were pregnant around the same time, so oh, that's very special. So yeah, let's pray for her. Very good. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off so we can go watch volleyball, and you take care of yourselves. And if you have any extra questions that you think of, or if you want to leave a comment about your experiences, please leave them in the comments below. So, see you later. Bye. I'll be praying for you. Remember, you were born to do this. Joan of Arc. Yes! Yes, thank you. All right, bye.